Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your February 2020 romance horoscope for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you're new to this channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up as well as a comment. I'm going to go ahead and break this down into 4 sections so you can pick from these 4 different groups, and based on your group we're going to go into the reading. I'm going to leave timestamps below for the group that you have picked. So let's get into this. I'm going to show you these 4 different groups. So for the first group here we have the Joker. For this second group here we have the 3 of Spades. For the third group we have the 10 of Spades. And for this last group we have the Queen of Diamonds. So go ahead and pick the group that you would like, and I'm going to go ahead and move along right into this first group here. So this will be if you picked the Joker, this group will be for you. So I'm going to show you these cards to start out. So we have the Star card in reverse. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, right side up. We have the King of Pentacles, right side up. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. And to finish it out, we have the Air card. So there's a lot here about being open, being social, making it clear what it is that you want out of a relationship, and being authentically who you are, showing up as who you are in this relationship. And this is a very abundant relationship we're looking at. A lot of joy, a lot of happiness coming out of this. So we're going to get right into this and break everything down. So starting off with this Star card here in reverse. To start this off, if you are single, there's something big here about being authentically who you are, showing up as who you are, is the key to getting the relationship that you are really looking for, right? For many of you, if you are trying to play games or show up as fake, do things to try to please or win someone over that isn't authentically aligned with who you are, then this is going to be very difficult to get the relationship that you are really looking for. You want to show up as honest, authentic, as who you truly are, and show this person what is extraordinary about you. What are your true talents? Who are you really? This is really about you being that authentic, bright light that you are. And many of you who are in this group, you have many talents, you have many gifts, many skills, much to bring to the table. And so show this person who you are and what you are capable of if you are single, trying to get into a relationship. Also, if you are already in a relationship and you are in this group, there's something big here about you expressing who you are authentically to your partner, showing your partner exactly what it is that you want out of this relationship, and not trying to act in a way that does not resonate with who you truly are. There's something big here about not faking it, not trying to please someone or trying to do something that doesn't really resonate with who you really are. Show up authentically as who you are and trust that that is enough for this partner. And ultimately, if this partner does not accept you for who you are, then this is a sign that this partnership is not right for you. Now, following this, we have the Two of Swords. Once again, you have a decision to make about how you're going to show up, what choices you're going to make. You are responsible for everything that carries out. And so you really want to take a look at what your perspective is as far as entering relationships, or if you are in a relationship, how you're going to show up, how you're going to express yourself. There's something big about finding the truth of what the right decision is about this card. And with this in reverse, there's something big going back to that Star card about, are you going to make a decision to be something that you're not, to try to impress someone, to try to get someone to like you, or to try to get what you want if you're in a relationship? There's something big here about being open and honest and truthful and showing up fully and authentically as who you are. And with this Star card, it is showing that you are enough and that you do have enough to get exactly what it is that you want in the relationship. So there's no reason to con or play or to be fake or something that you're not, to try to please anyone, when you can show up authentically as who you are. That you yourself is enough for this true partner. And with the Five of Cups here, some of you not wanting to let go of the past. Some of you not wanting to let go of these old emotions. And not wanting to let go of what you know no longer serves you in your life. So this is something big about old habits, old ways of doing things that worked for you in the past. Again, there's something big here for this group about trying to please, trying to be something that you're not, trying to show up a certain way for this partner to like you, to get you to understand you. But again, with the Star card and with the Two of Cups in reverse, you have to show up authentically as who you are. And if that is not enough for this person is not right for you. And so this is asking you big time to let go of old tactics, old belief systems, old perspectives, old ways of doing things as far as relationships go, and to just show up authentically as who you are in order to find this partner who is nurturing, fulfilling, who gives you everything that you were looking for in a relationship. Following this, we have Scorpio. So once again, many of you need to go deep within and figure out what it is that you actually want out of a relationship. And be willing to be vulnerable and open. There is something here about Scorpio that is very intimate, about actually making a true soul connection and being honest and authentic and really knowing what it is that you want, what it is that you're going for. There's something here where some of you are afraid to go deeper. Some of you are afraid of the intimacy, the vulnerability, putting your emotions out there. But there is something big here where if partnership is what you want, then you are going to have to express your emotions. You are going to have to be open and vulnerable and trusting. And to find that true deep connection of care and understanding with your partner. And once again, if you are not being deeply authentic and true to what it is that you want and who you are, then this is where you are poisoning yourself. There's something about Scorpio that is both healing and poisoning, about piercing deep within yourself. And so are you going to inject yourself with what you know is healing and what you know is true and authentic to yourself? Or are you going to inject yourself with poison? So for some of you who are still trying to play this old game, trying to do something that's pleasing to someone else to win them over, trying to be something that you're not, afraid to show who you truly are, this is where you have to go through deep transformation. You have to really look at who you are and what it is that you want on a truly deep and authentic level, and be honest and open up front with this partner or with a partner that you are getting involved in a new relationship. This is trying to start you off fresh with something that is positive, something that serves you and benefits you. And so you want to come off as truly authentic and truly as who you are. And again, this is not just about being fake in the sense of playing someone, but there's something big here also about those of you who are afraid to show your feelings. And so with Scorpio here, you really want to not close yourself off and put up that Scorpio armor of being afraid to trust or show what is going on within you. If this is a true partnership that you are looking for with all of the needs and desires that you want from it, you need to open up and be trusting with your partner. Following this, we have the King of Pentacles. And so once again, this is going to be a very abundant relationship. And for some of you, you are going to be, or you already are, in a relationship with a Scorpio. And for some of you out there, you have strong Scorpio energy in your chart. But this is big, where you are going to get a lot out of this relationship by being authentic and true to who you are. There's a lot coming to you as far as abundance, as far as joy and happiness. And so this is great for those of you who are in this first group, who are looking for a relationship or who are already committed to a relationship. But this is very positive. This is very strong, showing that you are going to have a very abundant, successful, positive, and happy relationship. But again, it comes from this Scorpio card about going deep and being true and authentic about who you are, connecting deeply and being honest and open with your partner. And next we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And so there is something here where, once again, a lot of you need to let your guard down in order to grow, in order to evolve as far as relationships go. Some of you are trying to put a wall up. Some of you are afraid to cross that boundary and to be open to express your feelings, to come out about what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, and who you truly are. There's something big here where many of you need to express yourselves fully and let your guard down, or you are blocking yourself from growing, from evolving, from getting everything that you want out of this relationship. And for many of you, I am getting that this is a fresh new start with air here, where you want to be open and you want to be able to communicate, to express what it is that you desire, what it is that you want and need out of this relationship. There's something big here about being truthful and being open. And there is something big here where this relationship is going to give you a lot of freedom. There's a lot of freedom coming from this ability to commit to this partner and to be open and honest and upfront and to really express how you are feeling and who you are. A lot of freedom, a lot of fun, a lot of, for many of you, intellectual conversation in this partnership, right? You're partnering with some very intelligent people. I'm getting off of this energy as well. And so there is something here about being honest and open and communicating what it is that you need to within this relationship and not holding back. There's this freedom that comes from fully showing and expressing who you are. So that's for the first group. A lot there about opening up and showing who you are. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the second group. So if you pick the 3 of spades, this is for you. I'm going to go ahead and show you what these cards look like. We start off here with the 5 of swords in reverse. We have the 4 of swords, the 6 of cups in reverse, the 2 of cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, materialism in reverse, which by the way is the devil card in the traditional Rider Tarot. We have the 7 of cups, the Moon in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and Saturn. So a lot going on here. There is a lot here that is about being willing to learn and experience and make an authentic connection, committing to what it is that you want. And trusting in the universe, trusting in what the universe is trying to bring to you. So there's a lot here to talk about. A lot came through here. We're going to get right into this. So we have the 5 of swords in reverse. So some of you not willing to be open to experience, to learning, to guidance. There is something here where the universe is trying to guide you towards what is right for you. And there's something here where many of you are being hit big time with the truth. And some of you avoiding the truth, some of you avoiding what you know to be true, and not open to the experience, not open to take on the challenge, to learn, to grow, to evolve. There's something here where the universe is trying to open up a door for you, and you are blocking this. And if you're single, many of you not even willing to go on the journey of this whole relationship. So many of you closed off from getting involved into a new relationship. And if you are already in a relationship, some of you even closing yourselves off from your partners. Not wanting to face the challenges or the hardships, the hard decisions, the experiences. That is a part of this whole journey of being in this relationship. And for some of you, this is where you need to get comfortable in communicating and sorting out, working things out in your relationship. There's something big about this card that is about feeling comfortable and stable and secure. But there's something where this is swords. And so you want to be truthful. You want to be open and honest and communicate what it is that is going on. And so if you are holding back from expressing and communicating what it is that you want and need in this relationship, then this is very difficult, very challenging for you. And so you need to find this security within yourself to be open, to express what it is, to make a solid connection. To face the challenges and the problems at hand that are there for you, to work this out with your partner and not to avoid what is going on here. And if you're single, it is about not avoiding what is going on within yourself also. Now, we have the Six of Cups in reverse here. And there's something big about the Six of Cups that is about home and about charity, service, giving, nurturing. So some of you don't feel fulfilled. Some of you don't feel nurtured. Some of you don't feel like your needs are being met. But a lot of this is because, once again, going back to that Five of Swords and that Four of Swords, many of you feel like you are not secure enough. Many of you feel like you need to be guarded and you need to avoid the problem at hand. And so the only way to form this solid connection that is right for you is to face the challenges, is to deal with the problem at hand, is to come to a compromise with your partner in order to grow, in order to move forward, to learn, to navigate through this relationship. Otherwise, you are stuck in what is not right for you and what is not fulfilling for you. And so a lot here about needing to come to an agreement and compromise to discuss this, to work through this. Some of you not wanting to work through this. And ultimately, Spirit is asking you to work through this so that you can move on and grow and evolve, again with that Five of Swords cup. So if you are pushing this off, avoiding this, not wanting to bring things up and deal with challenges within the relationship, this is what is putting your relationship at a standstill. And if you're single, this is what is putting this opportunity for a brand new relationship on pause for you, is not working through things, trying to avoid or escape what needs to be faced here. And we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So once again, avoiding a conclusion, an agreement, right? Not wanting to face the problem, not wanting to work things out. And so there's a lot here about needing to express yourself, needing to have a conversation to work things out in the relationship. Be honest, be open, come together, come up with a compromise. Otherwise, you are at a standstill. And some of you are stuck here, and this is going to end up in either leaving the relationship or coming to a solution. So for those of you who are stuck here, who are not willing to face this, not willing to come to a conclusion, you are stuck at a standstill that is going to leave you feeling stuck unless you do something. And ultimately, the universe is going to make something happen eventually if you are not willing to come to this sacred union and this sacred understanding of working this out. And with the Fool card in reverse, for a lot of you, this is your last chance, your last opportunity to make this thing work. And if you are single, this is a moment where you are going to be faced with challenges and difficulties. This is asking for you to take a chance. This is asking for you to just make a decision and just go for it, to figure this out and to come to a conclusion. Just be open, just express yourself, just take that leap with the Fool card here. But many of you are resisting this. Many of you are holding back from coming to this conclusion, making this understanding, this agreement, again with the Two of Cups in reverse. And even if this conclusion is about ending the relationship, this is still something that needs to be addressed. And so many of you avoiding this instead of taking the action and moving in the direction of making a decision. And with materialism here, once again, this is the Devil card in the Rider Tarot deck. With the materialism in reverse, there's something big about this that is the temptation, the commitment to tie yourself down to something. But with this in reverse, you're not tying yourself down to anything. Many of you are, once again, avoiding detaching yourself from the situation. Some of you even running from the situation, disappearing. Right? Distancing yourself from your partner. Or distancing, if you're single, distancing yourself from being in a relationship because you have not addressed and worked through what it is that needs to be worked on. So some of you running, avoiding, not facing what needs to be faced. And once again, we talked about this earlier, that with the Seven of Cups, this is a choice. And right now you're stuck. You're stuck at a crossroads of making a decision. And it feels like there are many decisions, many ways that you could probably get around this. But ultimately, the universe is leaving you with two decisions. And both of them are about coming to a conclusion, a sacred agreement, once again with that Two of Cups. And so this decision is either going to be coming to a conclusion where you are leaving this relationship, or coming to a conclusion where you are willing to work through this relationship. For many of you. And if you are single, this is a decision about whether you are going to remain single or whether you're going to face what it is that is stopping you from entering a new relationship. So a lot that you are being faced here. And of course, the card that comes after the Eight of Cups is always the Nine of Cups, where you do need to lay out everything on the table and really take a look at what is going on internally with you. Put it out there. But many of you not willing to put anything out there. Many of you avoiding, running from, stuck at this crossroads where a decision needs to be made. And with the moon here in reverse, once again, the moon is how we are emotionally wired. Some of you not even willing to express how you feel at this moment. Some of you running from connection, running from feeling, avoiding. And even with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, running from destiny. Because for many of you, this relationship is destined for you to be in. But if you're not willing to work through this, not willing to put anything into this, to face what is going on and come to a sacred agreement, then this is where the universe is going to cut out this relationship from the equation. So many of you not willing to flow with the universe, make a decision, come to a choice and agreement. Some of you still stuck, and the universe is trying to guide you and lead you to making a choice that is right for you, but some of you even fighting what your inner feelings are telling you. And once again, with the Queen of Swords in reverse here, some of you not willing to stand in your truth. Some of you not willing to communicate, to express your truth, your authenticity, what's really going on. And so this is avoidance. So make sure that if you are avoiding a partner or avoiding yourself, that you take the steps to ensure that you face this so that you can move forward in your growth and development as far as relationships go. Once again, with Saturn here, many of you restricted and limited at this point because there is a karmic lesson that comes out of this where you do need to come up with a decision, where you do need to commit and work through this. Deal with the difficult things in the relationship. Work through the hard stuff instead of avoiding and looking for a way out. So this is for the second group. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We're going to take a look at this third group here. So if you chose the 10 of Spades and you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. So we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Wands, Aries, the 9 of Swords, the King of Wands, Strength, and we end out here with Uranus. So a lot here talking about change, a lot here talking about having the confidence to go for what it is that you want. And a lot here about finding that peace and harmony, finding that space where you are celebrating and enjoying what it is that you want. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. Starting off with the 10 of Swords in reverse. Some of you very anxious, very nervous about the next steps that need to be taken. Some of you overthinking, overanalyzing, stuck in your head. Some of you do need to clear your mind and find that inner peace and really come to a conclusion about a decision that needs to be made here. So some of you are holding back from going for what you want because you're worried, you're overthinking, you're anxious. There's a lot of mental activity going on here. And with this in reverse, some of you are stuck here. So there has to be an end to this overthinking. There has to be an end to being stuck in your head and being stuck in this state of fear and worry and stress. And we move on to the 6 of Swords in reverse, where many of you trying to find the answer, the solution to get to that connection that you're looking for. You're searching for this peace and harmony, for this connection. But you're lost in your own head. Again, many of you overthinking what needs to be implemented into your life, overthinking the decision that needs to be made. Some of you, if you are just going for the decision, for those of you who are single, if you are just going to take the action and go for what you want, then you will find what you were looking for. But some of you overthinking, hesitating, overanalyzing this, getting too much in your head about this. And if you are in a relationship, I'm getting some of you who are worried about what could happen in this relationship. Some of you are worried, not trusting that this will go the way that you want it to, that you're going to find this peace and harmony. Some of you in this fear mentality that something bad will happen in this relationship. Now, we come up with the Four of Wands, where for many of you, this is very positive. This is the celebration card, the marriage card, right? This is showing you that actually everything is going to work out. That many of you are stuck in this fear mentality, this worrying and overanalyzing, getting stuck in your head. So many of you needing to clear your mind and find this sense of inner peace within yourself. Following this, we have Aries, where once again, this is asking you to go for what it is that you want without hesitation. So if you were single, once again, Aries is the leader of the zodiac, going in first without hesitation. So there is something where if you are single, this is asking you to be bold and confident within yourself to go for what it is that you want. And if you're in a relationship, there is something here where you should be enthusiastic and excited about what is to come next, not in this state of worrying and overanalyzing. So find your self-worth, find your confidence, your self-esteem. Make sure that you are not over-worrying, overthinking here in this relationship. With the Nine of Swords, again, there are some negative thoughts, some old perspectives, some old ways of thinking and seeing that needs to be left behind. And so with the Nine of Swords here, are you trying to hold on to negative thoughts and worry and anxiety over what could happen next? Or are you just living and being in the moment, celebrating what you have and what you're about to have? Because there's a lot here about this being very successful. There's a lot here about celebration and having exactly what it is that you want. And for some of you proposing or getting married, there's a lot of anxiety and stress and worry over that as well. There's something here where Spirit is telling you that this is all going to work out accordingly. With the King of Wands here in reverse, once again, we go back to this Four of Wands in this Aries, that why are you not the king of your joy, your happiness, your enthusiasm, your confidence? There's something here where the King of Wands is asking you to be happy, to celebrate, to enjoy what you have, to be confident within yourself. But many of you stressing and worrying and fearing over where this could go. And with the Strength card here, again, this takes strength, this takes confidence to get through this. So many of you needing to find that love within yourself, that confidence to carry on, to move through this, instead of staying stuck in your head. There's something about the Strength card that is Leo energy, which Leo energy is always connected to the heart. So many of you needing to get out of your head and into your heart about actually just enjoying and expressing yourself fully and being confident in what it is that you have, and stop overthinking and trying to think of what is going to come next. Because for many of you, your thoughts are creating your reality, especially with Uranus here to end this out. Uranus here trying to elevate this relationship, or if you're single, trying to elevate you to move in a relationship that is right for you. Uranus is trying to liberate and elevate you to take you to the next level, but some of you are holding back by being stuck in your head. And so this is asking you to trust in what the universe has for you, that it is taking you higher and it is taking you to a level that is right for you. And big story here about Uranus now being direct in Taurus, that this planet is majorly affecting the way that we see relationships and where relationships are headed. And for some of you, you are dealing with an Aries, or you have a lot of Aries in your chart. And with this Four of Wands here, some of you getting married, some of you already married, renewing wedding vows, proposing, moving in, taking this to the next level. And so don't be worried or stressed. This is showing you that there's a lot of good that is coming out of this relationship. So that is for the third group. We're now going to move on to the fourth group, the last group here. So if you pick the Queen of Diamonds and you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what these cards look like. We have the Three of Wands, the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot in reverse, and Mercury. So already a lot here about expression, about going on the journey, being open to the experience, about learning. A lot here also about looking at your values, your worth, about what it is that you are looking for in this relationship, what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you're enthusiastic about. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this last group then. Starting off with the Three of Wands here. It's asking you to be open to the journey, the experience. And for those of you who are single, this is being open to a brand new relationship. Those in a relationship, this is going along with the journey, going into this, being open, being willing, fully expressing yourself, enjoying this relationship to the fullest. And there's a lot here about this three energy that is expression, that is opportunity, that is openness. So a lot of positive energy already starting this off. Now we have the Empress here, so make sure you know what it is that you value. Make sure you know where you find your worth and your love in as far as your relationship goes. Make it known to your partner what it is that you value in this relationship. And before you get into a relationship, if you are single, make sure that you know what it is that you want, what it is that you value in a relationship, what it is that you want it to look like. There's something big here about this value and this security within this relationship. And we do have the 3 come up again here with the 3 of Pentacles, which also always something big here about learning, about graduating. Very scholarly card. And so for many of you, this relationship is a growing process. And for many of you out there, this is a soulmate relationship. Right? There's a lot here for you to learn. There's a lot here for you to grow within yourself with this experience, with this journey of a relationship. And so for many of you, for you and your partner, you are growing and learning in this experience. And this is followed by Taurus. So once again, following the Empress, we have Taurus come up, which deals with where you find your worth, your security, your values. Very strong here that many of you are looking for dependability. You are looking for a stable and committed relationship. And so this journey of a soulmate relationship is really looking at what it is that you value, what it is that you want, and how to find this security, this stability in a love. So many of you just learning about relationships, many of you very new to relationships or needing to learn a lot in this area ultimately is what we're already looking at here about what it is that you value, what it is that you want. And with the Knight of Wands here, you are trying to figure out what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to manifest. And this is for many of you who are single, that what is it that you desire? What is it that you are trying to manifest, that you are looking for in a relationship? You want to look at this and make sure that these desires are being fulfilled. So there's something big here about learning what it is that you desire, what it is that you need within a relationship. Looking a lot here at security, at worth, at values. And with the Chariot in reverse, for many of you, the only thing that's holding you back is ultimately making a decision and moving in that direction. So for many of you, destiny is on your side, and it is trying to guide you and navigate you in this direction. So you have this internal knowing, you have this guidance about where you need to go as far as relationships, and this is the only thing that's blocking you, is not moving in this direction. And once again with Mercury here, this is a huge learning experience. There is a lot here about learning about relationships, learning about what this looks like, learning about what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you desire as far as relationships go. And there's something very familiar about this relationship. We talk about Mercury, we're talking about familiar surroundings and all the little details going on around you. And so there is something very familiar about this connection. So this is for this last group, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well as a comment. If you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe as well as hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks to everyone so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.